What's going on, guys? JFC here. I wanted to show you guys my custom tactics that I have been using. Really, these are my main custom tactics I've used since really about last year. I like switching things up a lot and trying new things, but these ones have just seemed to be the best for me that I used last year and this year again. They seem to be just great again. So yes, just to start off with, this team is extremely sweaty. I just wanted to get good rewards to save up for Team of the Year because I'm saving up packs for that. We'll be live streaming that on Friday or Thursday whenever the Team of the Year drops. The full Team of the Year, that is. My last 2 weekends with it, I've gotten 17 wins, and honestly, I could have gotten 18 or 19 in those if I wasn't playing poorly. And last year, I did get 20 and 0 with these. They're the only tactics I've ever used to get 20 and 0 with. And I'll help you guys with the team selection too and that kind of thing in this formation. So, the formation, you can probably tell by the title of the video, it's the 4-2-2-2. Ignore the ultra attacking part. I will discuss other tactics and stuff like that. This is just my main tactic here. Pressure on heavy touch. You might ask why I don't do press after possession loss. And what I've noticed is that anytime you're playing against a player who seems to hold the ball up decently well, really like any person in FUT Champs who's going to get maybe 14 plus wins, they tend to just tear apart press after possession loss because they just kind of pass right through it. So pressure on heavy touch, I found it for myself to be a lot better. Width, I just kept at 50. Depth, I put at 65. I played around with this a little bit. I put it higher to more like 75 or 85 before, and that's one way to do it. I just think that I get sometimes with really good players will just kind of chip me over the top, but I do like having it a little bit higher than normal. That's something you can kind of play with. Some of this stuff is very like preferential, very whatever works for you. Depth is kind of one of those things. Offense is something similar, but I have noticed that by far the best one for me is fast build-up and balanced. I've done balanced and direct passing. I've done balanced and possession. I've done fast build-up and possession. I've tried a lot of different things, and I think fast build-up and balance seems to be the most balanced, if that makes any sense. Once again, though, that can kind of depend on the player, but I think for most of you, I think fast build-up and balance is going to be the best. Width, I just keep it 50. Don't play with that too much. Players in box, I have up to 7, I think, so it's 2 higher than normal. I just like having my strikers and cams getting in that box for like the box play that you'll see in this video, and you'll see with the instructions what we also do with that. Corners and free kicks I have at 2. You can kind of do whatever you want with that. I wouldn't put them past 2 though. Honestly, I really wouldn't. So this is what it looks like in game for me. I've got Pele left striker, Mbappe right striker, Jorginho and Neymar at the cam positions, Lothar Matthäus and Zidane as the CDMs, Cancelo, Van Dijk, Carvalho, and Hakimi, the backline, Donnarumma in goal. What I would recommend for this formation for sure is on the left side having players who are left-footed or 5-star weak foot. And the same goes with the right side, having guys that are either right-footed or have a 5-star weak foot. You might be asking, okay, Pele has neither of those things, so what are you talking about? Thing is, Pele has finesse shot trait, and he's just Pele, so like it just works for me. But for 99% of players, you're gonna want to have a left-footed striker there or a 5-star weak-footed player. And you know what I mean? Because the crossbody shots this year are very good. And you're going to want to have that like kind of guaranteed chance on that left foot. Same goes with the cam position for sure. But the CDMs and fullbacks, I do have a couple recommendations, but we'll talk about that with the instructions because I think that'll help a little bit. So with the strikers, I have get in behind and just balanced width. In years past, I actually have not used get in behind, but I think this year, they don't actually overdo it. Some years, they'll just be constantly running in behind and kind of getting in the way of things. But the reason that I think this works is because the cams are on a very unique instruction, and this will unlock this formation for you 100%. I struggled with this, and then I've used this just randomly, just trying different things out, and it literally was amazing. It's putting the cams on free roam. Positioning freedom, they're usually unstick position, put them on free roam. And what it does with the cams, for whatever reason, they just kind of play wherever they want to. And some of you might not like that, but Jorginho and Neymar literally just fill any position and make any good run they possibly see, no matter where they are in the entire field. And it really, really works like surprisingly well. I have used them in the past on getting into the box for cross as well. I've not done that this year. I think it works okay enough and I get into the box enough. You can try that though. That's the most important thing about this entire formation. I know it seems dumb, that is for me. So I have one CDM, stay back while attacking, cover center. And the other one is unbalanced and just have no instructions basically on them at all. In the past, I've used 2 DMs on just stay back. But this year, with obviously, you know, we have a little bit of an auto drop back. It's not as bad as last year, but the defensive line will drop back pretty deep automatically. Like, it really will. So Zidane, I like having the right center mid as a guy who can kind of get forward. He can kind of do both. I like that to be like the box-to-box player. And the holding DM here, I'm using Lothar Matthäus, who can also be box-to-box, but like he's just such an insane defensive midfielder. If you've not used Lothar Matthäus this year, do yourself a favor and go use him. So you got Matthäus as the DM, cover center. He stays kind of like right in that middle slot. And then Zidane can kind of go up and down the field a little bit more. But he is still back on defense pretty well with the medium work rates. I would recommend having a guy there who has high, or medium. That's what I would probably suggest. As you can see from the CDM spot, Zidane actually has like 22 goals in 81 games. And that might not seem insane or anything like that. But as a CDM, when you're like the number 5 attacker on the team, that's actually crazy. I mean, look at Lothar Matthäus here. Matthäus has 9 goals in 121 games. And Zidane has 22 and 81. So having that right CDM getting forward just a little bit just adds that more of a dynamic for the defenders to have to worry about. And then for the fullbacks, I have them on stay back. I used to use attacking fullbacks. If you're familiar with the channel, I've always talked about how I like attacking fullbacks. But because I have Zidane in there, I don't want to have attacking fullbacks and an attacking CDM. I kind of want to choose one of the two. So I kind of keep a CDM on balance and then have these two on stay back. But you can have both CDMs on stay back and then the fullbacks on balance. You can do that as well. But this is just what I'm rocking right now. These are the tactics that I have gotten my best FIFA Champs finishes with. And then goalkeeper instructions, I don't have anything. Let me know if you guys have like figured out goalkeeper instructions like actually being good. I've never noticed a difference. But if you found something and you swear by it, let me know, because I'm very curious to try out some goalkeeper, instructions. Let me know if you guys have noticed something different, because I'm very curious. So when I want to hold on to a game, I will just kind of go to this here, pressure on heavy touch, 40 depth. This really depends on the player I'm playing against. If I'm playing against a really good player, I probably won't change it up. If I'm playing against a guy who I'm not playing very well, and I feel like he's a little bit worse than me, maybe skill level, and I just want to like hold on to this game, I'll put it to like 40 depth, pressure on heavy touch, and keep my strikers on just balance, my CDMs both on get back, and my fullbacks on get back. I don't switch to that tactic too often, but there will be a few games a weekend where I might switch to it when I'm up in a game. But the thing about the 4-2-2 is I never have to switch out of it. If I want to go attacking, I just change the tactics. That's literally it. This is my constant pressure one. I actually put the depth much higher than this. It's like 85. Yes, constant pressure is a fucking like the biggest joke in FIFA history. I hate constant pressure, but if I'm 17-0 and I'm trying to get the ball back and this guy's like a rat, I have to go to it. It sucks, and I wish it was not a tactic in FIFA, but it is. This is my constant pressure setup. But that's the nice thing about this formation is I don't ever have to switch out of it. I can just make it attacking, make it defensive. I don't ever want to go to a 4-2-3-1 or go to a 4-2-4. Yes, you can do that for sure. Like, don't let me stop you, but I just have noticed that I don't have to personally do that because this formation is just so balanced. It's so balanced. I love it. Everything about it works so well. Another hack this year, by the way, get a center back with a high pace as a sub for extra time games. I've used Gvardiol as a sub, 21 games. He has 3 assists from center back. I don't even know how it's possible. But I've noticed that, like, subbing on a center back, my Van Dijk usually is a little bit low on stam at the end of games. What is his stamina? 74. That makes sense. Usually he's a little bit low on stamina, and I sub on Gvardiol, and he, like, just dominates because he's just so fast. He has lengthy. And, yeah, so a little bit of a sleeper substitution there. Don't hesitate to sub off some center backs and fullbacks. I know it's, like, it might be kind of ratty, all right? I know that. But it works really well. It works really well. So before we get into the gameplay quickly, Lothar Matthäus, I want to talk about him just really fast because he's so insane. I didn't realize, I packed this baby and I was like, oh, I was really hyped to get a Matthäus card. But this card is stupid. It's literally the best interceptor of the ball I've used this year, and it's not even close. Conte, Vieira, they both do not intercept the ball like this Matthäus does. Vieira has the physicals that I would take over Matthäus, but the pure intercepting ability of Lothar Matthäus is absurd. It makes no sense. He's an insane player. His baby, mid, prime, is a World Cup icon that he has. Whatever version of Matthäus you can get, just try him. All right, just please try him. I think the rest of the team doesn't really need much talking about. It's just insanely meta, and it's gross, and it's ratty, but I think that's just our cue to get into the gameplay. All right, let's use the rattiest team of the year. I hate this card with a passion, dude. It's so easy to green with him. Got him. Formation's so good at breaking the press. Let's go. Rosinho adds 3 inches to his height. Got him. Yeah, that's perfect. So many options. Got him. Neymar. I somehow have so many options going forward, and just I'm never like vulnerable at the back. It makes no sense. Tiki-taka. Got him. Get the fuck out of here. Hakimi. Might as well be Cafu right there. Got him. Yeah. Dude, Hakimi, gold Hakimi is still just so insane. It makes no sense. Game number 2. Let me try and like talk about why why I love the cams on free roam. See if I can give it some examples here. Oh, Passion Mateus. Nay. He moved him? Show you my corner method here. I just basically go short and I driven pass up top and just kind of go in and attack from here. Oh my god, Zidane. Look at that bald spot. That is just... Dude, Zidane's up here. His formation's fucking crazy. Yeah. What's that shot animation? Like, that's just an Mbappe shot animation. Look at Zidane, though, by the way. Carrying the load. Look at Passion Mateus. Oh, got him. Oh, he took me out. Let's go. I got him with that little stutter. Can we end it here, Lothar? Gotta be Lothar. Gonna reward him for that passion play. Save it. Yes. No, he got me. No, he got me. No way Mitrovic is scoring on me. That's a giant L. Jorginho's here now. Watch where he goes. He's gone. Got him. Player lock. Dude, player locking is stupid. Got him. You gotta give me that. No way. From Mbappe is... worth a try. Mateus again. Who would have guessed that? Pele. Mbappe! Okay. That's actually a pretty good goal. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'd love to help you guys out a little bit. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe if you are new around here for all types of FIFA content on the channel. See you next video very, very soon. Peace.